From Elon Musk's important message to Dogecoin holders and major firms adopting cryptos to some important data and updates, a lot is happening right now. So let's talk about it. So first of all, we are now seeing that there are still no signs of any significant momentum in the market as most cryptos have continued their sideways movement. It appears that investors are still concerned and anxious over the ongoing Russian-Ukrainian crisis, and they are still sitting on the sidelines. Moreover, traditional markets are also going down, and thanks to crypto's rising correlation with them, the crypto market is also sliding to the south. So I know that things are currently not looking good. But the key thing to note here is that crypto prices haven't been badly affected amid this war. In fact, we are continuously seeing some positive updates. For example, we can see here that crypto and blockchain adoption moved ahead despite political uncertainty in February. According to a report from DappRadar, cryptos, blockchain, and DeFi sectors had a steady activity during last month. It further states that despite falling prices initially, the crypto market actually appears to be thriving during the conflict. And now, let's see the important message of Elon Musk for Dogecoin and crypto holders. So basically, Elon Musk is sharing his thoughts on the global market conditions amid this Russia-Ukraine war. And we know that while the crypto prices dropped toward the end of the week, precious metals, energy stocks, and global commodities skyrocketed in value amid the ongoing war in Ukraine. And seeing this, Elon Musk tweeted about increasing oil and gas output. He is saying that he hates to say it, but we need to increase oil and gas output immediately. And he thinks that extraordinary times demand extraordinary measures. Moreover, he is saying that obviously this would negatively affect Tesla and its stock. But Musk believes that sustainable energy solutions simply cannot react instantaneously to make up for Russian oil and gas exports. So Musk is basically providing a solution to this global market crisis amid this war. We know that the prices of gold and oil have been rising since this war started. And this led to investors leaving crypto and stock markets as they started to take safe haven in precious metals and energy products. This is why we have been saying a sluggish movement in both crypto and stock markets. And Musk is saying that if we increase the output of oil and gas, we can cover up the lack of supply from Russian exports. So this is basically very important for Doge and cryptos. This is because if authorities act upon Musk's advice and if this turns out as a viable solution, then we can control the rising prices of oil, gas, and even gold. And once this happens, investors will start to pull out of these markets, and it is highly likely that they will return to cryptos and stocks. So we may see Dogecoin, Bitcoin, and cryptos recovering if this happens. And now, let's come to Dogecoin's current price movements. So Doge has basically continued its sideways movement during the last 24 hours. While its technical indicators are still sitting on the bearish side, its price is facing strong resistance from the 14 cents price level. In fact, this is the same price level where Doge was rejected during last week's rally in the crypto market. However, we should also note here that Doge has still managed to hold support over the 12 cents range, and it has avoided another sell-off. All in all, I'm still optimistic about it, especially in the long term, and as I explained in yesterday's video, I think Doge and other cryptos can rebound right after the FOMC meeting on 15th March. So let's hope for the best and let's see if Doge can manage to move to the upside from here. In any case, I'd like to remind you that this isn't financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor. So I'd suggest that you do proper research before investing anything into crypto. And with that being said, let's come to Bitcoin and see what is happening with it. So Bitcoin is also moving sideways without showing any signs of significant momentum. However, I'm still not worried about it since we can see here that it has been trading above this important support level around 39K. We can see here that crypto analyst Matthew Hyland is also talking about this crucial support level. He is basically saying that Bitcoin has successfully closed the previous daily candle above the support zone around 39.6K. He is highlighting the fact that this is a critical support level for Bitcoin, and it is crucial for Bitcoin to continue to close above this support zone in the coming days as well. So what it means is that if Bitcoin manages to hold around this level, then it can avoid any further sell-off from here. So we can expect some positive momentum from Bitcoin in the following trading sessions. Meanwhile, crypto analyst BTC Fuel has highlighted a bullish price pattern for Bitcoin based on its historical movements, and it is equally bullish for altcoins. So he is saying that from 2016 to 2017, Bitcoin had a low and slowly increasing volume, and it is currently doing the same. And when Bitcoin did this, what followed was an insane alt season. He is also saying that this happened only once in the history of Bitcoin. And now, it is happening again. So this is a pretty bullish update not only for Bitcoin, for altcoins as well. Now, there is another important tweet from him, and he is saying that Bitcoin is still looking very similar to the 2019 bear market bottom. We can see here on this chart that Bitcoin's current price chart is actually looking very similar to 2019's price chart. As of now, Bitcoin is staying on the low side just like it did in 2019, and we can see here that after hitting this bottom here, Bitcoin witnessed a massive rally. So if history is any guide, and since Bitcoin is now mimicking a very similar pattern here, we can expect a similar upward rally from it in the near future. Another bullish thing happening for Bitcoin is that its retail accumulation appears to be at its peak. This is because the aggregate balance held by addresses with 0.1 to 1 Bitcoin has recently reached record highs of over 780k Bitcoins. There has been a sharp growth in February for small Bitcoin addresses holding up to 1 Bitcoin or up to roughly 40k worth of Bitcoin, and it is now implying a comeback of retail traders. Moreover, the number of Bitcoin daily active users has also risen in tandem with the growth in short-term holders, surging above 1 million. So we are now seeing that Bitcoin has seen a massive buying binge in recent days. The critical point is that the majority of retail investors are now entering the Bitcoin market. We know they were on the bench in recent months. However, it appears as though they are finally recognizing the chance to buy Bitcoin on declines. Seeing this, despite its present price volatility, I believe that Bitcoin's overall outlook remains bullish, and I expect that it will continue to rise in the near future. Meanwhile, CoinShares Chief Strategy Officer Meltem Demirors believes that current geopolitical events could help Bitcoin transition into a store of value asset. He is saying that Russia's invasion of Ukraine, as well as truckers in Canada losing banking access, could propel Bitcoin away from the risk on category of investments. Moreover, he thinks what we're seeing here is a growing awareness around the world that for the first time, people who really are the victims of wars have a choice. And Bitcoin and cryptos are non-political global money. So this is a bullish thing for Bitcoin and cryptos, and this is why I always say that cryptos are here to stay. Now, let's come to Ethereum for a minute and see what is happening with it. So Santiment is issuing a warning to investors that Ethereum is at risk of falling further based on a key metric. The company is saying that based on ETH's market value to realized value over a 7-day period, ETH is now in a danger zone. And this indicator has historically seen short-term holders who are well in profit take some off the table. So if history is any guide, we may see things getting worse for Ethereum from here. So let's see how things unfold in the coming days. And with that being said, let's see some important crypto updates. So we are now seeing that more and more banks are going to start offering crypto services. Just recently, the Senate of Virginia unanimously approved a bill amendment request that now allows traditional banks operating in the Commonwealth of Virginia to provide virtual currency custody services. This is huge news since thousands, if not millions of people will now start crypto trading from banks, and this is pretty bullish for the overall market. And as per another update, First Energy, an Australian energy company, is venturing towards crypto payments. The company has announced that it will integrate cryptos into its payment system via BitPay. These cryptos include Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Ethereum, and some others. So this news is clearly showing that despite price slumps in the market, more and more firms are still accepting crypto payments. And this rising crypto adoption is one of the main reasons why I'm still bullish on Dogecoin. Besides, we have also seen that the global financial markets may get stable in the coming weeks. Moreover, more and more banks are now going to offer crypto trading services. So all these things can turn out to be another catalyst that can help Doge to rebound from here. In any case, where do you think we are headed from here? Do you think Dogecoin is going to move to the upside from here? Are you still bullish on Doge?